celebrating Pride Month on Wish TV. Brought to you by Buick and Indiana Funeral Care.
Notable this week because the 2022 Indy Pride Fest and Parade are back in person tomorrow after a 2-year hiatus while the world tried to deal with the pandemic. Shelley Snyder is the executive director and kind enough to join us on a busy morning. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
A lot of work obviously goes into this every year, but the last 3 years have been so strange. Talk about the work to get us to this point.
Yeah, so typically it takes about 12 months to make sure that the festival and all of our 22 events happen in the months of May and June. This time it was a little truncated because we started in January, so we only had about 6 months to get everything put together, but we have a fantastic team and they have been working really hard to make everything come together.
The January start, was that basically to see where the world was going to be and whether you could hold it in person?
That's exactly right. There was still so much uncertainty with COVID-19 that we were not even sure if we could be in person, but we're very happy that we could be.
Well, I guess run through some of the highlights. What are you expecting, the traditions that maybe we haven't seen for a while, and then new twists that maybe we've never seen?
Yeah, so for the festival and parade, which are the two big events, we'll be having those on this coming Saturday. So tomorrow, I can't believe it's here already.
Well, you better figure
I
it
know,
out,
right? I know. So the parade will be on Mass Ave, and it will start at 10 o'clock, and we are then have the festival, which will happen in Military Park. It starts at 11, goes to 11 p.m. We have 3 stages, over 40 different performing acts. We have over 200 vendors, and a couple of little surprises happening here and there throughout the weekend.
It's been interesting over the course of the last month. I've learned a lot about the ways you all have expanded the scope and reach of this. I mean, inclusivity is kind of part and parcel with what you do, but there are areas that you're reaching out to specifically like never before.
Right. Well, yeah, because, you know, when you think of the gay population, a lot of times what comes to people's mind is white gay men, you know, and so we wanted to make sure that people know that the LGBTQ plus population is all sorts of people. It's men, it's women, it's non-binary people, it's people of color, it's people with disabilities, all over the spectrum. And so we have designed a couple of really cool new events. We have Latinx Pride for the first time this year, and we are partnering with Indiana Pride of Color to host a couple of events this year as well.
As we look to the fest and the parade specifically, I guess there's never a firm idea of how many people will be there.
Right.
A lot of it may hinge on what Ma Nature throws at us.
That's right.
Do you have a sense of the turnout you might get for either or both?
So not really. So in 2018 we had 40,000 people, which is huge. In 2019 we had 50,000 people at these events, but we also had Lizzo. So we're not really sure what's going to happen. My personal goal is 65,000, but we would be totally happy with 40,000.
All right, let's put up on the screen the information if anybody would like to be part of this. Wish TV, media sponsor for the 2022 Indy Pride Festival and Parade. Parade starts at 10 tomorrow. The festival follows at 11 o'clock. We've made it easy for you to find any information you might need. Scan the QR code that's on your screen right now. Open up your phone, use the camera. It'll launch you straight to that spot on wishtv.com. Shelley, thanks for the time this morning. We know you've got to get back and start doing more work as the head honcho of all this.
Thank you for having me. We look forward to seeing you.
Hopefully we'll bring decent weather for it. 9:27 right now. Also still ahead, celebrating Caribbean culture, how you can experience the music, food, and performances of the island.